A pleasant morning to one and all. I am indeed very, very happy to be here and more so seeing all of you. After a span of around 3 weeks, because the school is live only when you are here and when the children are here. So welcome all of you to this workshop, a faculty development program. I welcome Mr. Nallaperumal. He was free, so he is able to be with us today. Otherwise, it was very, very difficult to get him on board and to give a program like this. Thank you very much, sir, for obliging and coming over here. Teaching is not only a profession, it's a calling. I hope you all agree with me. Teaching with passion gives immense joy and satisfaction to all of us. I hope you will benefit a lot from what is going to happen today. Feel free to interact. It's like a class for you. Like how you expect your children to interact with you, similarly you can interact with sir. Every minute is precious. So make 100% use of the time which you are here. So with these few words, I hope all of us have a wonderful time with Nallaperumal sir. A few words from Archana ma'am. Personally, she will be able to tell you how much of impact he has created for her and her son.
Thank you, Girija ma'am. Good morning, teachers. For the benefit of the new teachers, I am Archana. I am your treasurer of the school. Okay. I know Nallaperumal sir now for close to 9 years. Yeah. I met him when I took my son for 3rd grade teaching to him. At that time, it was like, many people were like, why are you taking a small child 2 hours each session and everything and all that. A few months later, my son was very hyper, wouldn't settle down, and it was like he would take class, right? Everyone is talking about Corona now and washing hands. He took him into the restroom as soon as we walked into the class, taught my son how to wash hands, like, between the fingers, here, above here, everything. And if my son, very quickly ran away, he would send him back, wash his hands and come. Send him back, wash his hands and come. And how to wipe the hands with the towel that he has kept there, where to put it. So that, and please mind, he is taking for 12th graders. He's also taking for college students for specific subjects. So he brought himself down to a 3rd grade child who was hyper and excited and all that, starting from how to wash hands. He would not, he would simply not teach, go wash your hands. He puts his hand in his mouth, go wash your hands. Some 20 times, 30 times in, every class it used to happen. Sometimes I would feel like, oh, time is going, but we are not studying, we are only doing this. As a parent, you're paying for the thing. And one more special thing that Nallaperumal sir would do was, he insists that somebody from the family, either the mother, the father, the grandparent, aunt, uncle, somebody come and sit for the entire duration of the class. So what he is teaching, the parents also follow at home. What message is being given goes back there. So that is the level of detailing that he looks at. And I wanted to make this point specific because he was teaching for 12th standard students at that time. He was only 3rd standard. So he did not slack off. He would prepare how to teach him, because he has to factorize all whatever he was teaching for the higher grade down to his level, right? So every class, and I have not seen even one class him stepping in without praying. He's always prayed and stepped in that what he wants to convey needs to be conveyed to the child. And then the things that he talks about, I credit sir a lot for shaping the mind of the child. Last year, I think 8th, due to the pandemic and all that, we were having online. That time I think I had put my son for boarding. So after that we could not go to class, physical classes. Then luckily during the pandemic, I could take him again. So we decided to focus on handwriting. I had put him for like umpteen number of classes, nothing worked. Really nothing worked. Every time. This is for the physics teachers also, okay? He writes a V badly, he will give him a logical reason why the V should not be like that. When you go to higher classes, your V can be mistaken for velocity. It can be mistaken for this. And his W is wrong. Do you know that this is a symbol for omega? My son will be like very fascinated. He said, are you going to take history, geography, or are you going to take science when you go up? He'll tell science. So if your handwriting is like this. So he used the logical reasoning in an indirect way. He was enhancing the logical reasoning skills of the child also, rather than insisting. So, of course, he didn't practice it. His handwriting is still leaves a lot to be desired. But how to score out? Like if he would never allow any overwriting. No overwriting. Not even in one thing. So the entire sum can be correct. But if he has overwritten, sir taught him how he has to box it, strike it out. So, and no, like, 5, you change it to a 6 or something. If he overwrites, he will not accept. The entire class, he will tell why he should not write it. So, that level of depth. And even to prepare for this class, he had sent sheets to you all, asked you all, that's how he prepares. He called us over, he had a 2-hour discussion on the needs for the teachers, what his observations were. Some of you have had the benefit of having attended a workshop earlier with him in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. Our bad luck, or like as a management, we also did not pursue it by, having repeated follow-ups, which we hope to correct going forward. Because his knowledge, please understand, he is an octogenarian. Respect the passion that he brings. Okay, for him to give his time for a whole day. Okay. I just want you all to appreciate this huge benefit, this chance that you all are getting, and take the maximum from it, be inspired.